Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. Now I know I said in the last video we was actually going to begin filling out the enemy attack script, but one of the viewers informed me of a bug a while back in the player health. And I thought now would be a good time before we continue on to actually go back and fix it. So that's what we're going to do. It'll only take one video. But let's have a look at the bug first. We'll hit play. We'll turn on the player GUI. Now if I hold down shift, as you can see, the stamina starts to drain as if I was running. But as you can see, I'm standing perfectly still. And it's the same if you run and then keep hold. As you can see, I went into the tired animation there. So this bug's quite an easy fix, so let's get on and do it now. So there are a number of ways we could do this. We could create a number of other if blocks for all the different combinations of buttons we'll be using, but I don't think it's really necessary. In fact, all we're going to do is check to see if the player is actually moving. And to do this, we need a reference to its character controller. So we'll use private character controller, and let's just give it a naming convention of underscore player controller. Let's close the line off into the comments. Defines naming convention for the player's controller. So now we've got a naming convention for the character controller. Let's get that component. So we'll come into the void start and we'll do it right at the top. We'll say player controller is equal, and we'll get component open brackets and the character controller. Let's close brackets, open close, close the line off. So we'll say, well, yeah, let's just say caches player controller. We've done this within the enemy AI as well also, so it probably rings a bell. But let's just use this opportunity. Let's just tidy up these comments in the void start. And then we'll get on with the fix. So the first state should be player healthy. So here it is, and we want this bottom if block if the left shift is pressed and current health is greater than minimum. And all we need to do is come into this top line and we'll come here. So we now have two double and statements there, and in between we'll just say the player controller, and what we want is the dot velocity dot magnitude, and let's see if it is greater than 0. So we use the greater than side and 0. If it's above 0, it's moving. Let's adjust the comment, and we'll change this and to a capital, and we'll say if left shift is pressed, and we'll just say player is moving and a capital and there. And we can just copy this, all of it, from the double and here up to and including the 0. So let's come down, let's paste it in there, and we'll change the comment again. So, and player is moving and current health is still above the minimum. So that's the player healthy and the player fatigued fixed. So the next state we've got to do is the player running. And this one we're going to do a little different. So it's this if block here. If left shift is not pressed, but the current health is still greater than minimum. So let's come in here, and what we want are the two bars, and we'll say player controller dot velocity dot magnitude, only this time we'll use the double equals 0. So if the left shift is not pressed, or that's what these bars mean, the player is not moving, but in both cases the current health is still above the minimum, then we'll go back to player health reset and we'll iterate through to the correct block. So let's change up the comments. So if left shift is not pressed, in fact should be or player is not moving and current health is still greater than minimum. So we'll put that in capitals as well. So if we don't press left shift, or the player is not moving but our health is still above the minimum, let's go back to player health reset and go through to the correct block, whether it be player healthy or player fatigued. So let's save that off there, and let's see if that solved our problem. So we'll just have to wait a moment for the script to recompile. We'll hit play, we'll turn on our GUI. So as you can see, I'm hitting shift, but the stamina is not going down. So let's come to the console so we can see. Right, okay, the stamina's going down when we're running like it should do. Now I'm still holding shift at the moment, but as you can see we've gone back to player healthy. If I let go of shift but keep hold down of the W key, the stamina's going back up, which it should do, and we're still in the player healthy, or we're back in the player healthy from the player running. So now that all seems to be working quite nicely, and we ran out of stamina and went through to the player tired. So let's just have a look. So I think that's all we really need to do to actually fix this script up. So let's close it all down, and please let me know if you discover any bugs or glitches when you are doing your own project, because I'm always happy to receive feedback. Plus it really helps me out, because it means, you know, my time is fairly limited, unfortunately. So, you know, if you guys can test out the games and let me know, it's a great help. And of course, like this video, I can always come back and fix any problems, and that way we all should end up with a fantastically working game. So big thank you for the YouTuber that let me know that problem. I think we'll leave it here for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you next time, and bye for now.